Arch Linux, the operating system every cool kid and their mom uses these days. It's an operating system many people say you should never use if you care about stability. But what if I told you I actually run it on my home server? Yes, you heard that right. I'm using Arch Linux as an operating system on my home server. And when I say I'm using it, I mean bare metal, not virtualized using Proxmox or whatnot. But the main question remains, why would I do this? Reason number one. I'm young enough that if an update breaks my server, I can spend an evening fixing it instead of panicking. And if I cannot manage to fix it, I can reinstall Arch Linux and in about an hour be back online. Now, there is a catch. I mostly use this server for Jellyfin. If I somehow lose my media library because of a broken update, I can just rip the disks again. For all my sensitive data, I follow the 3-to-1 rule. I'm already familiar with Arch Linux. I've been using it as my daily driver since 2023. I'm extremely comfortable reading the wiki, or, as Arch elitists would say, I can RTFM. I found out about Arch Linux in Kaggeru's article, link in description. If you're interested in Linux, anime encoding, or just reading about weird technical rabbit holes, check out their blog. I wanted something new. I know, I said that I use Arch on my laptop and something new means not use something that you already use. But let me explain. When you look for recommendations for an operating system to use on your home server, people recommend Debian, Ubuntu, Proxmox, TrueNAS, or Unraid. There's absolutely nothing wrong with those options. Use whatever makes your life easier. Arch Linux just breaks the pattern. It's a bit different from the usual recommendations, if that makes sense. I know, I'm not the first one to ever use Arch Linux on their server, but no one was ever fired for using something else. Reason number 4. Rolling release. Besides being young, I apparently enjoy living on the edge. Every update feels like Russian roulette. Maybe everything keeps working. Maybe the system explodes, only God knows. I know it's a stupid reason, but it's worth mentioning that. The last reason why I use Arch Linux as an operating system on my home server is the community. The community is very active and knowledgeable. Yes, there are some elitists who will judge you for making mistakes that only a noob would do, but no community is perfect after all. Now, would I recommend Arch Linux for everyone? Absolutely not, but for my server, my workflow, and the way I like learning Linux, it works surprisingly well. If you managed to get all the way here, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, in the future I will torture my Raspberry Pi with Gentoo. P.S. I use Arch, by the way.